So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again, and we're going to talk about Arsenal ending their interest in Moises Caicedo. Yay! The good relations that we kept with Brighton have gone extremely well, then, haven't they? Make sure you are smashing the like button into oblivion. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I will have a video out on the second channel. Well, there's already one out about Tottenham. I'll have one out on the second channel at 7 p.m. UK time, so half an hour after you're watching this, if you're watching it early. That'll be about Manchester City and some of the players that are going to be leaving, some of the players that are signing. They have a clear plan. They have good relations because they pay the money. They don't hold back. Make sure you are sharing the content around, subscribing to this channel, and make sure you are hitting the super thanks option as well. I do reply to you. So thank you very much to everybody who has been doing that. Much obliged. But Arsenal went in for Moises Caicedo twice in January. He was the number one midfield target. Everyone was hyping it up. Everyone was hyped for the player to come and join the Arsenal. He could be the missing piece of the Mikel Arteta jigsaw puzzle that was going to get us the title. Yay, goody, woohoo. That went well, didn't it? Because then all the PR comes out from the likes of Ornstein and Watts and Benge and all these other numpty, well, I say journalists, they're muppets, puppets, club PR merchants. And all of a sudden, it was then diverted onto Declan Rice. As soon as the second bid was rejected, Declan Rice becomes an option, but only in the summer because he wants to finish the campaign with West Ham, which he did. Armpits in the air, lifting a trophy. Well done to Declan Rice. Big up to him, big up to West Ham. But then the stories come out in February that we kept good relations with Brighton because it was seen that they wanted to keep their star guy or one of their star men, and we could get him in the summer. Cool, fantastic, no drama. Here's what it is. We obviously didn't want to pay top dollar. He then signs a new contract. Again, it's the history of the Arsenal. We don't want to pay top dollar. We nose up every big deal that we try and go in for. That is the history of the Arsenal, even before Wenger, pretty much. But anyway, it is what it is. And we're thinking, right, well, them good relations we've kept, let's go and bid for him in the summer. So now all the talk is Declan Rice, Declan Rice, Declan Rice. Well, what's happened to Caicedo? Where's Caicedo? Why aren't we getting Caicedo? What's happened to him? Thought we were going for Caicedo. But no, Declan Rice is the number one target. So cool. What happens to good relations then? Because now it looks like Caicedo is going to Chelsea, only Chelsea. But I thought he wanted to play Champions League. That's what all the puppets were telling us in January. He only wants a Champions League club. You know, there's a gentleman's agreement with the ownership of and the hierarchy of Brighton that he only will be allowed to leave if a big fee comes in for him and he wants Champions League. So he's definitely going to go to a Champions League club. So that's either Arsenal, City, Newcastle or United. Because they're the only ones in Champions League, right? In England, anyway. But no. That's too simple for Arsenal. Way too simple. So what we do is we just allow Chelsea to have a free run at him. And we go and spend weeks, months negotiating with somebody who's given his word to Arteta. Yeah. Looking forward to the project, Declan Rice. But then we go and lowball West Ham. Where's this good relations? Because we had good relations with Brighton, haven't even bothered bidding for him. So why did we then bid for him twice in January if we're never going to go back in for him? And this is something we've done before, by the way. Cast your mind back to last summer. Deadline day. Douglas Luiz. We went in with, 21 million? Then we went 21 and a half. Then we went 22 or 22 and a half, whatever it was. They wanted 24 or 25. We weren't prepared to go to that. Fair enough. Cool. But then we never bothered going back in for him in January. Why don't we go and get him in January? Because he was a target of ours in the summer, hence why we bid for him. Or was that just we tried? Because this is what this football club does. We tried, but they wanted too much money for their players. Maybe we should learn from these clubs because they seem to get good fees, a lot of these clubs, for their best players. Whereas we just let ours leave for nothing. It's mad. It's actually insane. If you go and have a look at Arsenal and how much money they've got back in from player sales in the last decade, yeah, you'll be in tears. It is actually embarrassing. And I'll have people in the comments going, yeah, but Lee, that weren't all Edu. Edu weren't here for all that. No, that's fine. Now go and have a look how much money we've got for all the players that have left under Edu. Arteta. Cool, Arteta's not involved in the transfer dealings, but he decides which players he wants and which players he doesn't want. And if some of them are surplus to requirements, like a lot of them have, just rip up their contracts, pay them, see you later, you can leave. Mesut Ozil. Aubameyang. We could list loads. Skodran Mustafi. Socrates. Kolasinac. Like, we have literally terminated contracts. We terminated 6 last January. And then we go and bid for players that are our number one targets. And then we failed to get them because we refused to pay what the club wants or anywhere near to what the club wants. And then we don't bother going back in for them again. We've got a whole history of this under this ownership and under this management team. Houssem Aouar, Vlahovic, Mudryk, yeah, Rafinha. Who's the other one? Douglas Luiz. There's 5 I've just reeled off the top of my tongue that we've wanted, we've actively put bids in for and not got. And then we've never gone back in for them ever again. Cool, some of them have moved, fair enough. But Houssem Aouar's just gone on a free. But we were in love with Houssem Aouar. The Arsenal board were in love. Fabrizio said it on my channel, on here. He said the Arsenal board are in love with Houssem Aouar. They want Houssem Aouar. Emi Buendia, there's another one. Another one. How many more times are we going to sit here and listen to this absolute waffle, yeah, from the football club pandering out and peddling out absolute drivel via journalists, so-called journalists? We wanted Caicedo. We bid 70 odd million quid for him. 2 bids in January. So why have we not gone back in for him today? Why have we not got in yesterday? Why have we not gone in the day before? Why are we now tracking Declan Rice instead of him? Cool, maybe we want him more than him, but why bid for him then? Because if we don't want him that badly, why are we prepared to put nearly 80 million quid on the table for him in January? Make it make sense. Instead, we ended up going and getting Jorginho for 12 million. So where's the other 58 or 59 or 60 million difference? Like, make it make sense here. We bid nearly 80 million for Caicedo. Jorginho cost 12 with 6 months left on his contract, by the way. 6 months left on his contract, and he cost 12 million. So where's the rest of the money that we were going to make up? Oh, yeah, my bad. We signed Trossard and we signed Kivior. So that we only had that budget as a total. We were going to try and blow it on Mudryk. That didn't work because we refused to go to the level again and get into a bidding war. Yeah, and then we went for Caicedo. That didn't work. It makes no sense. We have got no clear plan. Edu bumping inconveniently to the super fans at every event, every football match. Oh, I've bumped into Edu again. Really? Come on. Yeah, wakey, wakey. Hello. Rise and shine, people. Yeah, this football club has been out here giving it the biggest and the hardest talk about we have a clear plan. We already know our targets for the summer. Edu said that on AFTV. We already know our targets for the summer. Cool. Well, keep your eyes peeled for the next video I've got, because apparently one of our targets was Mason Mount. David Ornstein's posted that today, or is this just more puppeteering? Oh, yes. Is this just more puppet talk? Yeah, but now we're going to come back with Kai Havertz instead. Well, was he part of the targets that we wanted when Edu was telling AFTV, the super fan channel that chat absolute BS? Was this part of the plan? Was part of the plan to lowball West Ham? Was part of the plan to not bother going for Caicedo? Was part of the plan to go and have a look at Timothy Castagne? Do me a favour. This football club has no Scooby-Doo what it is doing. Yeah, and these puppets that peddle out all this rubbish are doing so via the club narrative. Yeah, it is mad. It is actually insane. When you look at other football clubs, Real Madrid have signed Jude Bellingham. They've signed Brahim Diaz. They've signed, they're on the verge of signing Joselu. Cool. He's an old man. He's 33. He's just a little backup striker and all of that. But they've actively got rid of players. Asensio's gone. They've got other players leaving the club. Mariano's leaving. They've got Benzema's gone. They've got a few others. So they've already got 3 or 4 out. They've already got 3 or 4 in. And why is that? Because they will not accept getting battered by Man City ever again. Yeah. Now they're ripping everything up and going, right, we're going to go for it this summer. What's our response to losing the title to Man City? Oh, well, we'll give Reece a new deal. And we'll lowball West Ham. We'll go and get Kai Havertz. This club stinks, man. Absolutely stinks. Yeah, and these people ain't got a clue how to run it properly. Go and get proper people in this football club. You get proper output. Yeah, stop sitting here hyping up Dross. See them super fans doing tactical breakdowns on Kai Havertz. Do me a favour. Yeah, I've got a video coming out about him later. Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that at 11:30 UK time. Make sure you go and check out the videos on Lee Reacts. Sub to that channel, that'd be much appreciated. I want that to 50,000 subs by Christmas. I want this on 100k by Christmas. A sub to this one as well. We're flying at the minute. It's nearly on 82 and a half. So thank you very much to everyone who has subbed. Go and check out all the other videos. Dropped one about Declan Rice earlier today on here as well. And yeah, people, we're out of here. Adios, ciao, Edu out.